with this $100 would be that you guys have a bigger plan than we need $100 for, like, that there actually be, like, you need flyers.
We need
Yes,
we need
that's
flyers.
what it will be.
We need
We're
outreach.
figuring out when the next show is going to be and where. You know, is it going to? Is he still talking about having it in Alhambra?
No, in
He's looking
conjunction
Hollywood,
probably
right?
with LA Can.
Okay, with
Skid
LA
Row
Can.
venture.
Cool.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this will be something that will just need money for, probably just for
We're
flyers.
going to do a GA on the 1st of February.
GA.
Well, I mean,
have that in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
if not there, it'd be right over at Coolest and shit. Somewhere around here.
I mean, these are earmarked expenses.
Yeah.
So it's not like, you know, this you guys can have the $100. I'm just saying that I would prefer there be some sort of plan.
Oh no, yeah, exactly. We're not going to come to you without a
Well,
plan.
we did the plan like we did before and generated that, so why not kind of raise the sufficient at least funds off of that, off of $20.
Right.
Out of my pocket plus $5.
Okay.
So I think we're pretty good with dispensing the funds accordingly. I have 5 times the budget. Hopefully, get 5 times the amount of bail money or whatever we need.
Yeah. And then the other thing is that.
Or awareness. I don't give a fuck. Awareness is the key too.
Just so you know, though, we can sense on a new system for fundraising, which is that if you guys want to do this thing in the future where you have earmarked funds and you want things to go to specific places, you need to have it approved by the GA. Otherwise, fundraisers, all funds go to the general fund.
Did the funds go?
Yeah. We decided that at GA, and that's
fine. Timeline-wise, did we dispense the funds to her previous to this?
Yes. Something this.
So we're under the previous.
That's why I'm saying that this money is fine. I'm saying, but in the future,
I just want to understand it from my perspective.
In the future, either if you guys want to do another fundraiser, just be aware that all that money is going to go into the general fund, and there's not going to be like, oh, we want to spend.
When you do the proposal.
Unless you do the.
If we're using the name.
So if you wanted, for instance, if you wanted to do a fundraiser and you wanted to do it where you wanted to give half the money to the legal fund and then you wanted to earmark half the money for like tents.
This is just for awareness. We're at the awareness of it. Get the first meeting, whatever they already got half of it over there.
Sponsors.
We want to do the other stage, have 2 stages. We have to do it in the center.
Yeah, these sponsors and stuff. The next time I want them to pay, more money towards stuff because it seemed like they were just hanging out there and got their name on it. Like the sponsors, what did they do?
They gave out like fucking 4 dozen shirts.
They did. Okay.
People came and got ripped out by 2 or 3 shirts.
Okay,
like
that's cool.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
So
that was crazy. This next one is going to be, we want to build the awareness. Well it can. Fucking General Jeff, Skid Row.
Okay. In terms of disbursement, tomorrow could work, or Monday.
Well, as long as the process is going, because I know it seemed like it was going to be a seemingly easy transaction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just want to let you know that it's not going to happen tonight.
We want to get cards.
No, tomorrow's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Okay. I'm just starting to get everything.
I'm going to do a couple shows, but it's all good.
Well,
okay.
Do you have See, the thing is, before we have flyers, we need to have a set time. One of the things I wanted to make a proposal on later, and I wasn't really set to do it tonight, was actually getting like business cards that say I'm not a I'm not a representative of Occupy LA, but I work with Occupy LA, and I do this, on this committee. Well, committee cards or something.
Yeah.
So we could send people to websites, explain things. I don't know.
Well, that's probably a decision all committees should come to on their own.
Yeah.
Some sort of gang color.
Well, I mean, it's just a way to promote things.
Gang color?
Yeah.
It's orange.
Committee color,
On it.
Oh.
Put all of the links on one side to everything because we have like a bajillion links now.
It's like a drudge?
Yeah, because on a business card, because it's really, I'm trying to get the links from
I'm going to have it with the QRC reader right to the website and shit.
Okay. Well,
that's what hip hop's on. That's what
We
everyone
don't need
has.
money tonight.
yeah, no. I'm just saying the only two agenda items that were on the agenda tonight that we can really discuss was reimbursing Joan for Occupy the Dream expenses and getting in the minutes what you guys wanted your earmarks, the fundraising money to be, and then discussing the disbursement of that, and then your plans for the next fundraiser.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
So if everybody else is okay with that, I would call this meeting adjourned. It's pretty short, but sorry. Before that, I will give an update. Can we have fries? What's the thing? Fries thing?
Sure.
It was the account information. I don't care about the money stuff.
What about the bail count?
The bail fund was at $87.70 and then we spent $4,000 to bail out Sergio, so we're at $4,770.12.
What about Adam? Did Adam have bail?
My understanding was he got OR'd.
Oh, okay, awesome.
I think both Adam and Will got OR'd.
Okay,
So
awesome.
we didn't have to bail them out, which was really great.
The weirdest shit is Will claims he didn't get arrested.
Who's Will?
He was in the system.
The guy who did the Gandhi painting.
The what?
The Gandhi painting.
I mean, I saw his booking information in the sheriff's booking.
The other day, and he swore to me he didn't get arrested that day.
Okay, well, Will was in the system.
He is a little crazy.
Okay, well, I saw him almost get arrested, and then I made the cops disappear with my magical powers.
It says you're inciting a riot?
Yes.
I just are crazy, are acting crazy, and in fact not crazy. Just putting it out there.
They're double agents of insanity?
Yeah.
What?
Very rational. I've also heard
I've spent a lot of time with him.
Have concerns about this.
Yeah. No, I know.
He
The first time I met him,
he
he was
out-crazied
sitting and throwing shit
himself.
at Michelle.
Okay.
So, okay, I have a receipt for today. This is already paid for. I just figure I'll give it to you because Dee Dee has to give it to you, and I'd rather not do it secondhand.
This is for the
Occupy the Court thing. She gave me $20. It's already paid for. That's just what it was spent on.
Great.
And here, for transparency, that's like from the donation.
So for the people just joining the live stream, we're here outside the Occubucks in Little Tokyo at the resources meeting.
We're getting some receipts from some expenses
And just
related
to catch you up, we
So you were responsible.
we twinkle fingered to approving to reimburse Joan for some helium to float a tent. The floating tent is pretty amazing, and I think it was well worth $16.
$22.16.
All right, well that's money well spent. And then we're also discussing Occupy Hip Hop benefit, and it's all good.
All right, I think we're good.
And as you can see, our high tech, we're outdoors actually, outside of the Occubucks. This is our high tech meeting place. So if you have an office nearby downtown, we could totally use one. So we could do some, this is important resource work that
Never seen one of those.
we should be indoors, and it's winter and we're outdoors.
Yep, it's true.
Even though it is Los Angeles, I mean, sometimes it gets fucking cold out here.
Well, it gets really cold, and sometimes people, don't necessarily want to sit in a,
It smells a
rotunda.
little like
It smells-
marijuana and peat here
It
too.
does smell a little bit like marijuana and pee.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I think we need to have this place clean. We'll bring Juan over.
Juan, the sweeping guy. I love Juan. Juan for president.
Well, we'll put down some baking soda, then we'll let Juan sweep.
Okay, does anybody want to sign up for our listserv? We send our minutes there, so I'm gonna hand around the computer.
Then I can put them.
No more listservs.
Yeah, well, our listserv, I promise you, is very calm. We basically only have our minutes and reminders, and
But you don't allow people to post to it. It's just stuff from you guys.
no, people who are members of the listserv can post to it. But it's not. We have never had a fight on our listserv.
That's what Clara told me, and I believe it.
So if people want to sign up, this is where the minutes are going to go. We also post public minutes. The difference between the public minutes and the minutes that are on the listserv is that the minutes on the listserv have discussions. But the public.
Did you write down all my potty mouth words?
I did. There was no swear words in
okay.
Wednesday's.
All right.
I
Yeah.
promise there were no swear words.
Yeah.
I was listening to you on the
Yesterday,
and your swearing was incredible.
Was it good or bad?
It was good. No, it was good.
Okay.
No, I liked it a lot.
Yeah.
I listened to your listserv at work for a couple hours.
I think the word shit ton was trending yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Do you want to get on the resource meeting listserv?
Hell no.
Okay.
Well, I'll be on it, so I'll just.
Nobody complained. I mean, I read a lot of the feedback in the chat, and nobody complained.
So yesterday was entertaining.
Can't be connected to an agency that's fucking terrorist.
Meeting adjourned?
Some resources. Oh.
We're done.
We're done.
Did you get the recap? We twinkle fingered Joan for some helium and something
How
about
did last
Occupy
night
Hip
go?
Hop. We're good.
I left like half an hour after you.
I've read so much shit.
And then I went to sleep and it was great.
Since I've been back to reality.
Sleep is good. I'm a big fan of sleep.
I was so amped up.
I am scheduling my nap tomorrow.
Yeah?
I have so many meetings tomorrow that I wrote down a schedule, and I am going to take a nap at approximately 4:30.
I need to schedule doing my schoolwork because I'm like totally neglecting it.
Yeah, me too. Not my schoolwork.
I should just have my professors watch my stream and then they'll understand.
Yeah.
Do this hip hop show.
Yeah.
Another one, they're gonna do it.
Kim Kardashian's ass still.
We're gonna do it with
And the Snooki character. Once in a while they're throwing some Mayan calendar shit. Fucking.
They're talking about Snooki. I need to move to another conversation.
There's Actions, I think, is doing some good stuff. Or
I think that's
facilitation.
no. Actually, they're discussing nonviolence. Yeah.
Finally, we're finding the things that like kind of wanted to be done.
NASA land on the moon. You know what?
Yeah, we had to pay $500 for the venue. We didn't have to pay for the venue, but it provided security, light,
All of
sound.
them landed
It
except
was
for one.
really nice,
Why we
really
get out of
decent
it.
venue. We got $623 out of it.
What are you trying to say? Grab all these
You know,
like,
if we would have promoted it.
oh, and all these buildings. Like,
Do you guys know what's on the agenda for tonight at GA?
like the whole building, like 72
I'm gonna find out.
with all the see, that's the whole thing. What
They're going to try to push amendment to,
remove
remove
I don't think they're doing
nonviolent.
that tonight.
Yeah, that's
Are they?
one. Let's go.
No, not tonight, I don't think.
but we'll find out.
All right, let's see what's on the pending proposal.
So yeah, yesterday was pretty rough. I feel bad for those kids, but I hope we accomplish something because they're all getting fucked, and a lot of them don't really realize it. If you how you walk around and talk to people, we got some frat boys really pissed.
Oh my god, I love the frat boy conversation. Can I move over here with live
You
stream?
logged it?
Huh?
You logged
Okay.
it?
Oh, it's logged. Everything
Yeah,
auto
we gotta
logs.
find that and like pull it out, 'cause that's funny.
The only everything I can make things private, and I've only made one thing private because it was a private conversation.
I haven't even looked at your videos yet. But yesterday I was sending out the link though for people.
Yeah, I could have spent all day like
Did
just
you watch any of it, Kelly?
looking for highlights.
I watched a couple hours of it, yeah. Here.
I sent to social media one really good part, but then I realized that some of my commentary was misleading. So I wrote that in the comment with it. When I was upstairs, when everybody was pushing against all those cops, and I said that they pushed the cops back, and then I'm like, you know what? I really don't know if they physically pushed or they just marched forward.
Yeah, they just kept
So,
moving forward.
but from where I was standing and from the live stream, you couldn't tell what was actually happening. And I just said, oh my god, they're pushing, look, they're pushing the cops. I said that on the live stream,
Once
but
I got the camera, you could see that they weren't pushing the cops physically, they were just walking forward.
yeah, but
All right, you guys, I'm gonna head out, and I'll see you guys at GA.
But that aerial view was beautiful. I was so fortunate that there were stairs there. And it was crowded, and I just kept saying to everyone, I have live stream, let me through. I have live stream. I have, like, the world is watching, let me through. And they totally moved and let me in.
It's only 6:58.
I'm
we radicalized some kids. It was good.
I'm definitely a lot less shy when I have a camera in my hand.
I keep hearing this word.
I know, I want to know what it means.
For me, I mean, radicalized
Everyone's
in
gonna
this
have a
sense
different one.
is defined the definition. The definition is a return to the roots. So if you're taking an action that returns to the root of what humanity is or of what the country was founded upon, you're taking a radical notion.
Totally radical, dude.
Radicalizing an individual is usually used differently, and here I'm using it in the sense that a lot of kids didn't know what's going on, and now they do.
Cocktails
Yeah.
are radical.
Yeah, well, they're not.
Well, it was kind of amazing yesterday.
Clarifications needed on that.
Yesterday was fucking wild.
Not for me, but for the future people.
I love
Not for
how
us,
the
it's
cops
for
were constantly
everybody.
surrounded by students. Like, the cops are supposed to surround
Everyone's on
you.
here
They're not
for
supposed to get
fucking
surrounded.
Well, they were like they
Can I
blocked
throw a
themselves
fucking
in.
gas?
It's like blocking the dumpster. What was the point of standing there?
No, but like what they were trying to do was keep moving and keep intimidating. They didn't want to take action, so what they needed to do is keep moving their line around to be,
Intimidating,
official.
but
So
it
like
got
Where
to
are they learning
they
these tactics?
took like star patterns in the middle of the crowd, like they were going to burst out, but that's absurd. Like the
Who's
notion
giving
that
them
20
this
cops are going to be able to stop
information
300
on how to
people is a
do
joke.
this? They're just doing it?
What?
Well, most
No,
of them.
they're
Was-
coordinating. I mean, there were three. I
There's
think
a
there were three.
tactical plans?
LAPD, UCR,
No,
and
it was-
no, RT.
LASD were all there, and then the sheriffs came in as well.
LAPD
Four?
was
You
not
had
there.
four?
It was
LAPD wasn't?
Riverside Police, Moreno Valley Police, the Inland
There were
Empire
San Diego
Sheriff.
cops there.
There were San
The
Diego cops
IE
there, too.
sheriffs?
The IE sheriffs and the
San Diego
and
cops?
the RC cops.
That's like
Riverside
And
RC.
home-
2 hours
DHS.
away, isn't it?
DHS was not there. DHS was there today.
Second to DHS. They upped the ante.
Well, we were at
Dude,
the
we got
federal
crime scene
building
tape from
today.
DHS.
But if
That
you
was
continue
hot.
this for 1 week,
DHS
the
gave us
drones
crime scene
will
today,
come
a
into
whole giant
play.
roll of it. Yeah, because they were cleaning it up.
Expect-
So me and Alyssa ran over to ask
expect
for it.
drones.
They said, don't do anything stupid with it. We're like, we won't do anything stupid with it.
We have a ton of tape too.
We're going to go all
from
the way
MLK
with
Day
this.
protest. Vanessa has it.
Nice. How is it? But it's amazing that
Are they running like
DHS
football
gives us the
things or
tape.
what? I don't understand
Yeah,
how
it's
they're
pretty great.
they're just deciding to run around. Like they're all running
No,
around.
they're
Like,
not,
all right, let's
they're
go
not
back
deciding.
to the cafeteria.
Dude, a lot of the cops, most of the commanders didn't even know what they were there for. They weren't even told at all. They weren't even told at all what they were there for. They were literally just told,
What?
go here,
What the
form up,
hell's going on?
squad 108, form up here, march this way, and they would march you over and they'd line up, and then people would be like, ooh, and move over to the cops, and then people would be like, wait, what did they even do? And just sort of
It was really my opinion
They're
that
just
there was no
walking around. What are
strategy
they doing?
whatsoever.
There was strategy. The strategy was let the regents escape, which they did, They got them out a few at a time.
Coming scary,
Very slowly.
what?
Get the regents out. They were trapped inside.
Did
Get
you see the LA
regents out.
Times
That's
article?
good.
They got them out a few at a time. And
Hi,
the
hi.
second goal was to keep
We
it from
finished already.
escalating at all.
We're just talking
That
about
was all they
yesterday.
wanted it to do. And they did. They just waited it out.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah, I had a
dispersed
great
and everything
time.
went fine.
Yeah, I filmed the whole thing for 11 hours live stream.
What it was good for was it was good for waking kids up to the fact
Yeah.
that when you even hold signs,
telling
riot
him
cops
what
show
was going
up. Like, that's fucking weird. And a lot
Oh,
of kids
yeah.
have never been to a protest before.
0 to
Actually.
100.
And now they're
I
shooting
would say
bullets.
that
And now they're like doing
And
this.
I was
And I'm
like,
like,
oh no, they're paint strong.
But that's like after September 17, that's what I was doing on my Facebook to anyone who would listen. I was just like, I would post the stream and I just kept updating the whole thing. And I actually had some friends who were actually reading it.
is it very hard to learn to do the live streaming?
It's very easy.
I could learn to do it, maybe
Yes,
even.
very easy.
And what do I need? Anything nice? Could I do it on a Nexus One, or do I have to do something nicer than that?
You could-
image of the inside
Um,
of a DVD of Idiocracy, and they wrote in it.
I need to buy a new
just to
phone.
make
Okay.
sure this is a message to the
I have 4G. I know 4G works a lot better. I think if you have 3G, you're gonna have problems. People complain about 3G, so I have 4G. I have no problem whatsoever.
This is like literally the bargain basement 4G phone, and it was fun.
Okay.
And it like was $100.
All right.
For the
They called it just covering.
And just get the Ustream or app, or I don't know. There's also a live stream. I'm using Ustream. You need a backup battery though if you're gonna go like longer.
You guys are like plugged into one.
Okay, I have Freedom's battery. It's very heavy.
You
It's
built that thing, right?
no, it's sheet. Yeah, no. You can buy it at Home Depot. It's a battery that you can use to jump
Oh,
your
it's a
car.
jumping. Wow.
Yeah, and it's like $50 and it has a USB
Do
slot.
they have smaller ones than the one that you got?
Now for smaller, Sky has a little. It's about like this big and it's that thick and it's $200. And I think that will last like 8 hours.
And how long does yours last?
I went 11 hours yesterday,
Holy
and
fuck!
it didn't.
It's an all-day kind of deal.
I can go longer. I could have.
Right.
I still had 3 bars of energy left.
We gotta grab food, but
Okay.
all right. See you guys.
Cal State LA next.
What are we doing in Cal State LA?
I was thinking
You gotta go get militant in your hood.
I'm not a leader, remember?
I'm down. I'll roll with you. Come
Huh?
on. I'll roll with you. I got backup over there.
I know 3 professors that are totally down.
I got sign. We can make some signs. Cardboard.
I can't.
Be like, oh, the whole alarm goes off and they're like,
Tuesday, Lucky's coming back
Okay, well,
on Tuesday.
I have
is it
a.
that bad? Let's hope not.
I have like a 3-hour break on
No, where are you from,
Tuesday,
Ohio?
Something to keep in your mind.
so I have a
On
3 hour.
Tuesdays, you go Tuesdays?
I go every day, but Tuesday I have a 3-hour break.
Oh, okay.
I might be over there Tuesday or Thursday.
At 1:30 I have a 3-hour
Maybe
break.
Thursday. No. Yeah, maybe Thursday.
And,
You're there Thursday?
Todd B wants to make a web
A little bit on Thursday, not so much.
We'll talk about it Monday.
To build a nationwide database so that occupiers can tap in and can organize foreclosure based.
Just sit down. That's how I do mine.
We got a
Sit down,
Facebook
Indian
though.
style.
We have a Facebook. There's actually 2 Facebooks. Cal State occupies CSULA.
He's gonna build a website to scan the home foreclosure listings for occupiers to build events across the country.
Well, I'm not. I don't have the expertise to, but Todd does.
And he knows homes that are already foreclosed that we can take over too.
Get it, put it into Excel,
Actually looking towards getting a vision
and upload it, right? I'm sure the data's compiled somewhere. Probably updating all the time. People losing their houses. Like right now, probably 5 people lost their house. We should have a thing. Lifetime foreclosure map. Oh, John Brown got his shit taken.
So we have basically
He didn't even go to court.
Yeah.
Sent the thing to the wrong address. Sorry, John, your
There's one
shit's
in
gone.
Valley Glen. There's a set of offices in Valley Glen that we can rent really cheaply at like $400 a month. There's another set
I gotta go to
there in Canoga Park.
We're coming to.
Those are about 250.
Isn't Canoga Park like Ventura County?
No,
Canoga Park is
the San Fernando Valley.
Really?
Yeah.
Shows my geography.
they're both actually really close to the metros.
Yeah.
Canoga Park.
Yeah. You can take the orange line right there.
One office is literally walking distance from.
Like someone said they lived in Westlake. I'm like, isn't that Ventura County?
Actually, they both are.
What is
Westlake?
Westlake?
Yeah.
No, I think Westlake is still Los Angeles
Like not even very far from here. But there's a West Lake in Ventura County. I know that for sure. It's like
I've never been to Ventura.
at the top of the Caneo
there's a
Grade or
Westlake
something.
in Ventura County, just by Calabasas.
Yeah,
That would be
it's up the
sick.
hill.
If we could figure out a way to get a headquarters for that, like, because right now we have sort of 3 different groups that are all kind of creating a triangle of action, but sometimes we step on each other's toes just because communication's difficult and people are busy. And to have a place they're operating out of would also give us a chance to, like, even just have a couple computers there and be able to work with people who are interested in building, like, the websites and things like that.
Yeah.
And also with having that home base to work from, it'll give a few of the occupiers that have nowhere to go or nowhere to put their stuff or whatever they're traveling, a home base to do that.
Yeah.
I'll be able to do that myself.
He's
It's
someone who's
250
responsible too. So.
I mean, really, I can do 250 a month by myself just on recycling. So
Right. It's not hard to do.
So also some of the bike scum, they got a community center that they took that was locked up. And I told them that I want some information on what they need. I'll try to get some stuff.
It's good. I knew about that, but I haven't looked into it.
No, I'm not asking too many questions. I'm just letting them go and be at the deal because it's beautiful.
But that could go. I think that this has legs. People like the foreclosure stuff. People like that fight. The American people like that fight. I think it's the fight that.
Oh, is it after 7 already?
What?
It's past 7 already?
Yeah.
I want to walk over there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's necessary. Everybody's looking at it.
I'm a cyborg now. They're discussing nonviolence here outside of the Occubox. In the cold. It's cold out here. What are they listening to?
So you guys headed to the
GA. Yeah, we're going to the GA.
I was getting ready to say courthouse again.
Híjole.
I'm gonna walk to my car and get my chair and then come back.
All right, well, I'm going to go straight over to GA. What'd she say? Some smack my bitch up? We're non-violent. We're non-violent, people. We're non-violent.
Payola is not violent. I will not offend you.
I can't cross it. I can't do it. I'll see you later. I can't do it. You see that? I can't even cross the street without... I'm going to go this way. It was less than 7 seconds, so I couldn't cross the street because I've seen people get arrested for that. You lawbreakers! Don't you know people get arrested for jaywalking around here? Especially if you got 99 on your purse.
There's a print shop right downtown that used their facilities. The guy showed it last night, the other night. Incredible. They have socialist meetings there. But as I said, occupiers
No, they're trying to recruit us.
The communists and the
Communists were
socialists
all
are trying
over
to
it
recruit us
yesterday.
left and right.
Oh yeah,
They've been trying from the start. You know why? China's really big. Communism's getting really, really big, but the capitalist communism and socialism is getting really huge. And I don't like it either. But it's fucking spreading. China's powerful now. I don't like it.
Tribal communism.
It's interesting, but I like it.
It's a beautiful sentiment.
I don't know. I hear that word tribal communism. I hear about that guy who gets up and like talks like he's Jesus. And I'm sorry, but Jesus wouldn't talk that
I
way.
was saying in the daytime, you use that. Change the Mandarin.
Interesting.
It's right downtown in Springs.
It might be something worth checking out. Yeah.
But it's a space, it's warm, and it's an internet cafe.
Yeah, I'll have to check that place out.
There's a communist internet cafe.
I need somewhere with internet access.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Said any
At $250 to $500 a month, we can have an office that we can set up with internet access, with everything we need, and have a base of operations, and keep that up, keep that discreet just to us.
That would be awesome. I mean, so we could go to work and work.
Exactly, it's somewhere we can go to work from and make things happen from.
Let's go work at work instead of
A storage space for
everybody sitting at their house or their street corner.
all of our shenanigans, props, everything, everything we might use, everything we might need.
Our helium tent. That helium tent was badass.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, with a couple people on site like 24/7, and basically their entire duties would be securing the place and monitoring our online, keeping stuff online and keeping us active, keeping occupied in the.
That's the Los Angeles Times building. I don't think you can see it with all the bounce walking I'm doing. And the LAPD over there. And then here we have the City Hall behind the trees. Spent a lot of time on this corner in the first days of the occupation.
They still haven't really fixed all my trench work.
The what?
They still haven't really fixed all my trench work. I can kind of see it.
You made trenches?
Yeah.
What's for the water to flow out or what?
At Bike Scum, yeah, I made a big trench from the tree to. You can still see the mound. It's actually like an adobe. They just grew grass over it. That mound right there by that tree, that first tree, that's not a root. That's the big mound, long mound you see coming off of it, facing towards First Street. It's not a root. It's actually adobe. They probably just couldn't knock it down that hard.
It's adobe?
Yeah. We had a bunch of straw and it was really, really, really raining.
Uh-huh.
So I made some adobe, made a mound, and channeled the water out and dug a trench.
Nice.
So we didn't get soggy. It was pretty nice.
And this building up here is the courthouse on Temple, where a lot of the cases against the arrestees on November 30 happened. I know, I spent some long days in there being treated like shit by the sheriff's bailiff. And here's the bus stop that people can't use. One is here. Alright, I'm gonna drop feet for a second. I'll be right back.